Hi guys. So I'm currently just decided to have like a cute day to myself and I'm with Baba, I'm with the baby. She's so cute. I was like, let's do matching robes. And then this hotel had a grey one. So I was like, okay. But today I'm here to answer Q&As about pregnancy. So let's get into it. I'm gonna put her down. Let's go, Baba. Let's go. If you don't know me, it's your girl Ivoriandel, aka IVD. And I realized that on my last video, a lot of people was kind of like, oh my God, like I have so much questions. And maybe I didn't touch up on the things that people really want to know about pregnancy. So I have a couple questions here that I'm going to answer and I'm going to go in real depth and I'm really going to try to be as truthful and honest as possible for my moms. Baba, this is what we do. Someone said to me, how was your first trimester? Did you experience a bitter taste in your mouth? And what are the first signs of pregnancy and how did I cope? I kind of just merged a lot of questions in there. So, guys, my first trimester was terrible. Okay. Like I said, truthful and honest. To be honest, your first trimester, I don't know about other people, but they do say having a girl, you do get really sick. And yes, I was sick. I can remember the taste in my mouth. Like, I was completely put off food, number one. Every time I wanted to eat, I'd be sick. Like my appetite would go. And yes, you will have a bit of taste in your mouth. Like I think that's one of kind of the first signs of pregnancy. If you don't get swollen boobs, the second sign is also a taste in your mouth. So the taste would kind of be like bitter. Even when you brush your teeth and brush your tongue, it's like a permanent taste that would not go. It doesn't last for long, but I had that for a minute and that taste was making me feel sick. During my first trimester, I was just feeling really, really nauseous. I was throwing up all the time, and especially because I was dealing with this in Ivory Coast, it was just really hot. Sorry. I remember I was with my mum-in-law and she was really looking after me that first trimester because I was sick. And you know, Africa's good. You have maids as well. You have house help. So the most I would say is just make sure, like, just know that this is just for a moment. This is just your body going through it. My first trimester was for the first month. I was just very sick, very, very sick. I remember then when I got to 3 months, I was okay. When I got to 2 months, I was still sick. I was tired. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to do anything. It was actually one of the worst feelings, like not worse than giving birth or the contractions, okay? But it was very bad, okay? So how did I cope? I did a lot of resting. I ate a lot of ginger. Ginger really helps as well for that, like for nausea. I kept consuming ginger too much to the point where it just got a bit like my body just rejected it. So I done ginger. Fizzy drinks really helped me. Not to recommend this, but yeah, when I got into the Coke, my nausea completely stopped. I'm talking about Coke, the drink, okay? Nothing else. Also, how was intimacy during pregnancy? Intimacy was great, okay? Maybe not the first trimester because you're sick. You don't even feel like you want to do anything. When I started to get... Vanessa, be humble. Don't tell them too much. Okay. When I started to get to maybe 5 months, hold on. Started to get to 5 months. Yeah, that's when I was like having fun, enjoying myself. I know a lot of women will think, because I've done a lot of research as well, because I was like, oh, is it still going to be the same? But honestly, I don't know the kind of connection that you have with your partner. You're gonna be okay. Intimacy, don't think that, oh no, my partner's not gonna look at me the same, or oh no, like don't feel insecure. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So number two, why do you like showing your body so much? You're a mother. Right. Now, what I will say about that is I feel like there's a lot of like what I noticed as well, that there's a lot of like maybe like a image that a mother, obviously a mother is wholesome, lovely. You know, I know that there's an image that a mother is kind of meant to portray, but I feel like being a mother doesn't stop your sexiness. And I really, really want women to understand that. I want women to understand that, like, for me personally, in my journey, I felt, like I said in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, watch it. I felt very insecure. I'm used to having a flat stomach and, you know, like always going out and looking nice. So when them things were reduced for me, I kept saying to myself, the moment I have the baby, I'm going back to feeling sexy and feeling great. what tends to happen to you as well, the last week of your pregnancy, you tend to have like this sort of urge to, I don't know, to maybe clean things, or you get that nesting energy. And part of the nesting energy for me was to look good, look great, feel I was going out, I was taking photo shoots, I was doing everything last minute. And as soon as I gave birth, I was like, no, I want to go back to everything that made me feel pretty, everything that made me feel sexy, because postpartum, like I said, your mental health, you just don't know. Honestly, I'm fine and I'm doing great, but partly part of that is because I'm getting back into myself. Currently, right now, yes, I'm in a hotel. There's things that you should do to make yourself feel good. I don't believe in, oh, I'm a mother, let me lay back now. Learn to balance and learn to enjoy yourself. Learn to make yourself look good. Like, learn how to do these things. I'm coming. Sorry, I came back eating a strawberry. Yeah, so for me, looking good and looking great, obviously you have to do what you have to do to make yourself feel better, to make yourself feel confident. I don't, like I said, I don't believe in having a baby and kind of losing yourself and forgetting yourself. Really get into yourself, really remember who you are, because for me, during pregnancy, I lost myself and I just couldn't wait to get back into my body. You kind of tend to feel like you don't know who you are, and you start kind of having thoughts of like, what am I going to be after this? But it's not the end of the world. And I'm really, really here to really push that narrative. Like, it's not the end of the world. You can still do you. You can still be beautiful. Nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me, oh, you're a mother, why are you showing breast? Or, well, you're a mother, why are you doing this? That is exactly what makes me feel good. I just had a baby. Some women have C-sections and cut layers through their skin. I had a vaginal birth. So yes, when I go through something traumatic like that, for my mental health to be good for my baby, I'm going to look my best. Whether that's me, right now, I buy lots of lingerie and I walk around the house and I look good. That is what I do. And I do it because yes, it makes me feel good. When my baby is crying, I look in the mirror and I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn. And then I tend to my baby. Make yourself feel good, okay? Next question. Someone said to me, is it safe to drink cold water? I only drank cold water when I was going to my appointments, and that was to wake up the baby when they're doing like the test and everything, and they want the baby to kick and move. They would recommend maybe orange juice, but personally I would not drink cold water. Like I said, a lot of ChatGPT helped me through my pregnancy, and I won't say it's not safe, but I would just do it when maybe you need her to kick or you need her to move. That's what wakes up the baby, but I just wouldn't be constantly drinking cold water. No, I was drinking room temperature. What has your daughter changed in you since birth? My patience. I remember before pregnancy, I had a lack of patience. I was very, very, very impatient. But during pregnancy and watching your baby develop and having to do so much things for 9 months, you end up having patience. And so many of my friends have told me, Vanessa, who you were last year or before this baby is not who you are now. I generally feel like I've become like, I don't know, there's something about pushing out a baby that makes you become like patient, nurturing. I was already nurturing, but it's gone times 100. The patience I have for my child, because when they're crying in the night and you're doing them feeds and you're trying to breastfeed and you're trying to do all these things and you're not patient with your child, you're going to suffer. Your mental health is going to suffer. So I also want to say as well, mental health during pregnancy is very important. You need to be strict on what you're watching. You need to be strict on what you're viewing. You need to be strict on what you're intaking. I said the same thing 3 times because it's very important. I did not go on Twitter like that. I was scrolling. Things that will make me happy was TikTok. But just be mindful of what you're taking in. And because everything you're feeling, your baby is feeling. So I was very strict. No, I'm not watching horror films. Don't like the way that makes me feel. I'm not going on Twitter. Don't like the negativity. I'm not going on Instagram. I don't like the way that makes me feel. I feel insecure. I don't look like that right now. I was strict. So make sure that you're strict. It's very important. Do I suffer from postpartum? Personally, I want to say I don't suffer from postpartum as extreme, because there may be spectrum. I don't know. There could be levels of, some women completely go into like this void, but It's very understandable, especially with what you've been through. Some women even have the baby and it takes them a long time to attach themselves and realize that they just had a baby. But for me personally, I don't know. It doesn't make me stronger than anyone else. Just because you're going through postpartum, it doesn't make you weak. It's very understandable. No one, like, I take this so seriously. No one can understand what it feels like to be a mother if you are not one and to go through something like that. I saw a tweet or a quote that said having a baby is literally a woman going something about going through death and coming back again. I believe. Okay? I believe. Do I suffer from postpartum? Personally, I'm gonna say no. I will say I have a sprinkle of postpartum, and I would say that is because I'm very emotional. I feel things very deeply. I'm very emotional, but I'm not depressed, because I'm doing everything that I want to do. I also have a good team, as in team that look after my baby when I need it. My mom, my dad, my partner, like I'm okay. So whenever I need a break, sometimes it does get hard, but I like I don't know, I like to push myself. So when I have a break with my baby, I want her back because I'm like, no, push through the crying nights. But don't do it if you can't do it. If you have a team and use mum, take the baby, do it. Don't force yourself. Me personally, I just want my baby to just know me. I am mum. I am mum. That's what I want her to know. So I stick it through. But I know later on, I don't know, she's getting a bit when other people hold her now. She's starting to cry and she wants me. I don't mind. How did you feel when the Ivorians found out you was pregnant? It's so funny because, yeah, the French community found out I was pregnant way before the English or the Americans did, I guess. But how did I feel? I would say I feel like Ivorians are very, very, very attentive. They know exactly everything they said about me was happening. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, she's upset because she's pregnant. Oh, her nose is big. By the way, that made me feel very insecure. Like trying to keep something secret and it's publicly showing on your face can make you feel very insecure, especially when people are pointing out your insecurities. I already know my nose is big. I already know my face is fat. I already know my hands are swollen. And then they're online pointing it out. It's a bit annoying, but it's okay because that's kind of why I was a bit private as well. But I'm just the type of person I still like to be out there. So yes, I was still posting here and there. And yes, people were clocking that my nose and my hands were fat. But this is pregnancy. I hate periods. Do you bleed a lot after? I would say, I think it's called Lokia. I think it's called Lokia. Sorry if that's not the word. I bled for 2 weeks and then I stopped. I don't want to recommend things and it goes left and then they say that I'm wrong because ChatGPT told me not to do it and I did it. When I gave birth and I got home, yeah, like I'm African, so my mom would put she would put Vicks in a bowl, heat it, make it hot, wet flannel and started pressing my body down. That was making me like the blood come a lot. Also, I wore this because I wanted to show you guys like this is what I do. I strap up. Also, be careful, don't strap up too tight. When I strap too tight, I would feel the pain and I'd bleed a lot. So I'd be like, oh, let me calm down. Be careful. Don't come and kill yourself for flat stomach. I was very careful. I didn't do it straight away. A lot of girls say, oh, as soon as you give birth, strap up. No, I strapped up a week after. I'm sorry. Let your body breathe, yeah? You just went through something traumatic. I couldn't be uncomfortable. The baby's crying in the night. I'm there walking with my faha. I don't have time for that. I only decided to strap up when I started feeling good. Period. I want to point out just before I go as well, because I have to tend to my baby. She's crying. I feel like dreams in pregnancy, okay? Dreams in pregnancy are very intense and you have some strange dreams. Sometimes you have signs, sometimes you have visions, sometimes you have horror films. Like dreams are very intense. I was dreaming every single night. If you are pregnant and you have a feeling someone is doing something behind your back, 9 times out of 10, they probably are. If I could specify the time frame again from what I calculated, was it 24 hours straight pain? Yes, it was until I took the epidural. Someone also said to me, Lo, but did your fanny feel funny? Which is my vagina. It didn't feel funny. It just feels sore. That's the way I can explain it. It's not like excruciating pain. I just felt sore. And what would help with the swelling, because you probably will have stitches, ibuprofen. Ibuprofen reduces the swelling. Ibuprofen it helped my swelling go down. Because I had basically, when you have birth, you have a couple midwives coming in. Make sure you attend your appointments. They're coming to your house whether you like it or not. I wasn't picking up the phone because I was trying to sleep. They'd be like, hey Ivy, we're here. They came to my house 3 times to check on the baby. They will do that. But I'm going to do a next video to tell you everything, all the creams that I use. I'm going to do a video on how to snap back. So I want to give people advice on how to do that. I hoped I answered all the questions that you wanted to know. If not, I apologize. But thank you guys. And I hope you guys are enjoying motherhood. And if you're a mother, it's okay. You're going to be fine. I hope my content gives you a sense of peace. And I hope God blesses you so that you can understand that you can push through it. I'm in the hotel and I took the baby with me. It's not the end of the world. Get out the house, okay? Enjoy yourself. Take them with you. Let them experience life. It's not the end of the world. I'm waiting for a passport and I'm out of here, okay? We're going on holiday. I don't care about all that. Oh, she's new. Oh, she's young. That's what I was doing before. You're coming with me. She's going to live a life first class on the plane. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next video, I'll be telling you everything. Love, light, and peace. Wish you guys the best, and I hope I answered all the questions that you needed to know.